Sup YouTube, it's your boy Slide8Fry here, and about this haircut, when I live streamed Super Smash Bros. Ultimate back on Thursday, just 2 days ago, I was constantly brushing at my hair and stuff. My wife didn't like that I kept doing that, and it was really just because my bangs were just bothering me so much. It was making me so itchy, and as the result, she decided to try to give me a haircut, but supply was limited. We just had some regular pair of scissors, not even one that's for hair cutting. And yeah, the hair is kind of a mess, but um, I'm not itchy on the forehead anymore. I'm not having the hair going in my eyes anymore, so at least there's that. um, we'll probably order a hair cutting kit from Amazon in the future, but it's the end of the month. Rent's coming up for April, so not now. Anyways, this is a new reaction video, but first, I just want to point out I'm very pleased of how many people who voted on this poll all voted yes. They wanted to see, they were looking forward to my next stream, which was of Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Um, I guess maybe not everybody was available because only a few people were watching, because this is 12 votes all saying yes, yes in different ways. Um, but so I was kind of confused by the fact that not everybody who voted on this watched my stream of Kirby and the Forgotten Land. There it is. But after you're done here, why don't you go back and check out the footage, see if you like it, see if you like what I got to say, and maybe next time I live stream the game, um, you guys can join along. I think one of the reasons why nobody watched me play it was because a much bigger channel named Josh Scorcher, who also calls himself Fiery Joker, was also live streaming the game. So if people are watching him, they're not going to watch me. And I've learned to accept that's just how YouTube is. Anyways, what matters mostly is that I'm doing a reaction video to the Warp Zone video. I haven't done a reaction to them in quite some time. I don't remember what was the last video of theirs I reacted to. I know it was in 2021, but it wasn't like late 2021. It was like in the middle of the year, like in summer or something. So it's been almost a year. But it's a short video, and it's about PC gaming in the 90s. And as someone who's born in 1988, I grew up in the 1990s. And honestly, looking back at it, and it could just be nostalgia because it was my childhood. Um, but honestly, looking back at it, it really felt like nothing could go wrong back then. I know there was, unfortunately, in Los Angeles, that wasn't the case. There was those riots, and it was horrible. But aside from that, everything just was happy in the 1990s. And not only because of the radical haircuts, mohawks, and the funny thing about Pogs is I never witnessed Pogs back in the day. I don't know why. I think it might have, I heard from Watch Mojo that a lot of schools banned Pogs, so maybe that was why. Like maybe I was at a school that banned Pogs, so that's why I wasn't aware of them, or it's just because the group of friends I hung out with, we preferred talking about video games and movies and TV shows, and we didn't really play Pogs, you know. Um, but and when we hung out, we just would play video games together, N64 because it's four player. We, anyways, Super Nintendo was amazing too. Anyways, gaming in the 90s. One thing I definitely am happy about today is how much faster internet is, because the 1990s, oh my goodness, I remember how awful dial-up was. I hated having dial-up. That shit was terrible. It took so long. And you had to have your internet connected to a landline phone. And so, like, if somebody called you, it would disconnect you from the internet. I hated that too. And even when I had DSL, that was a problem, which is weird because a lot of people who had DSL did not have that problem. But when we did, at the house I grew up in, at a house I grew up in, um, phone calls would disconnect me when I'm playing Warcraft 3, and I would get a loss because I was disconnected, even in a game that I was about to win. It always would happen in a game that I'm about to win too. I hated that. I'm certain that in Warcraft 3, that old account of mine would have had a winning record if it wasn't for all the disconnects I kept getting. Anyways, moving on. Let's watch that video for once. I've been talking for 5 minutes. Holy crap! I'm so sorry about that. Let's get to this short, less than 7-minute video.
Gaming in the 90s!
Dude, you gotta get on EverQuest right now.
EverQuest,
We're
I
about to
remember
raid
that.
Lady Vox.
What? Dude, it's midnight. I'm not allowed on the computer after 9.
All right, if you want to miss out on a 0.5% chance of getting a Scimitar of the Mistwalker, that's on you, dude.
That's
Fine.
0.5%.
Beyond
Screw that. Don't do that. I'll heat the computer.
You better not be playing those video games!
No, Ma, it's just, night terrors. Go back to sleep. They'll pass. Oh, stay back, you clown spiders.
Clown spiders?
The 90s.
Take that, you scumbag.
Billy! What on earth
dude
are you
playing as
doing?
Bob.
Those violent video games are rotting your brain and sending you straight into Satan's hairy bosom!
No.
I didn't raise no son of mine to be the devil's plaything!
No, Ma, it's okay. I know it looks super violent, but I'm actually fighting demons who escaped from hell and are now slaughtering the innocent people of Mars. So if you really think about it, I'm actually on God's side.
Yay!
Oh. Well, if you are fighting demons, then I suppose Jesus would approve. And if it's all right with Jesus, it's okay by me. You curb stomp those demons, son.
That was awesome. Thank you,
Can't
Doom.
believe she bought that. Thanks for the save, Jesus.
90s. Check it out, dude. I just got Monkey Island 2.
Oh, radical! Can I play?
Even better. You get to switch the discs.
The what?
I mean, the game's got cutting-edge graphics and a ton of voice acting. Would you expect it all fit on a single floppy? As if.
Oh.
All right, time for a new adventure, Guybrush. I'm just gonna click on that coconut and... Oh, insert disc 2.
It's so terrible.
Okay, you're toast now, LeChuck. Just gonna swing my sword and... Oh, disc 3.
Oh, come on, that's exaggerated. There's no way they would make you load it in the middle of an attack.
Hours later.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna use the voodoo paddle on the golden monkey and... Oh, disc 58.
Come on, dude, no more. This is ridiculous.
What? You can't quit on me now. We're so close. There's only 26 discs left.
No, screw that. I'm out. I'm gonna go watch Fresh Prince.
Okay.
You walk out that door, and you're not invited to my birthday party. Psh, it's bowling this year.
Fine.
And disc 59.
Oh my god.
90s!
Yeah, eat lead, dirtbag.
Billy! Now, I was willing to look the other way when you were killing demons, 'cause Jesus, but now you're murdering flesh and blood humans? Oh, Satan's clearly elbow deep in your backside, working you like a puppet
Wolfenstein,
in his
come
vile
on.
ventriloquist act of hatred.
No, Ma, it's fine. They're not people. They're Nazis.
They're not people. That's so
I
mean.
remember you always telling me stories of Grandpa Joe and how he was such a hero for going to war and protecting the world and America.
Oh,
I guess I just wanted to be a little bit more like him is all.
it's so manipulative.
Looks like I done raised you right. Carry on, soldier.
Thanks, Grandpa Joe.
Oh my. You're welcome, Billy. Oh my,
Grandpa?
oh my god. No
Gaming
way.
in the
That
90s!
was awesome.
Oh, dude, I was playing Doom 2 last night, blasting demons left and right. So much carnage.
Nice! I had a crazy game of Command and Conquer last night that
Oh,
lasted
nice.
for hours. It was so rad.
Totally. Yeah, I played a pretty intense game of Number Munchers last night. I made it all the way to Long Division.
That's that frog game, right?
I have a Mac.
Yeah, too bad.
What'd you number much on that?
The 90s!
Have fun not being alive, 'cause I killed you. No, Ma, it's not what it looks like.
It's Grand
I
Theft Auto
killed
there.
that guy because he was jaywalking, and so I ran him down like a dog in my car. Okay, yeah, you got me. Yeah, I know, I'm grounded.
Yeah, you can't defend
Hey everyone,
yourself for
thanks for
Grand Theft
watching.
Auto.
We'd like to give a big shout out to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring this video. Are you a fan of RPGs and looking for a game that's great to play on the go, features deep strategic gameplay, and has a ton of content to experience? Then you'll want to check out Raid Shadow Legends. With over 600
Mount
champions
Rushmore
to collect and
games.
upgrade, endless artifacts to find, and billions
That's my wife. We give each other a hard time. Anyways, that was sure a lot of fun to watch. I really enjoyed it. It's actually an ongoing series. They've done gaming in the 90s for years now on the Warp Zone. My first time seeing one in a while, though. Check out the entire series, though. Like, there was one where someone's trying to do a LAN party, because that was a thing back then. I mean, it was still kind of a thing in the 2000s. You still sort of can do it now, but that's usually like in a big corporate setting in like a big venue or whatever. But like back then, it was like impossible to do. And it was just hilarious how this guy was trying to do this LAN party, but it took so long for him to unplug his computer, get all his stuff, and bring it over to the guy's house, to his friend's house. The guy's like, "Dude, it's been 3 days. We're not doing the LAN party," or something like that. I don't remember what it was, but it was like, my goodness. But yeah, like I said, I still love the 90s. The 90s was a wonderful time, but when it comes to stuff like the internet, and oh my God, it sucked. And it's funny that people complained about violence in video games back then, when nowadays they are considerably more violent. It's like what James Rolfe said in the AVGN episode in 2020, which I have a reaction video to, by the way, when he talks about the Mortal Kombat games and how, yeah, the violence of Mortal Kombat got the ESRB rating system started. And you look back at that, it's like very tame compared to how violent new Mortal Kombat games are, you know? One of the funniest memories I have of people talking about video game violence was actually from The Daily Show with Jon Stewart. It was like a decade ago that I saw this. It was really hilarious, though. Jon Stewart was all trying to defend video game violence, and it's like, oh, come on, it's just video games. I don't remember what he said, but then they showed a clip of a fatality from the newest Mortal Kombat at the time, and like some woman was getting her legs like torn apart and her body like torn in half. It was like, oh my, and then he was like, oh my God, you know, it was a really good joke. That's one of the funniest memories I can think of when it comes to talking about video game violence. The thing is, I really love how he kept manipulating his mom with, oh, I'm killing Nazis, oh, I'm killing demons, there's nothing wrong with that. Then when he was playing Grand Theft Auto, it's like, yeah, you're committing crime in that game. How do you defend that? And what's funny is that the original Grand Theft Auto game, like, it's so tame compared to the new ones when it comes to its violence, because it's a top-down view. The graphics don't even look that good, even at the time. It's yeah. So I know I believe there's swear words, but honestly, swear words have become less of a big deal as of late. At least I think they have. Although on YouTube, ironically, now swear words can lead to limited monetization and stuff. Like, okay, you used to not have a problem, now you do. Like, okay, what the fuck? Anyway, Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Click that bell, contact me notifications. How'd you like this new episode of the Gaming in the 90s series from the Warp Zone? I absolutely love this series. It's so much fun to watch, and I hope you enjoyed watching it with me. Thank you. Oh, and please stay tuned for some more live streams. I'm considering doing it via like Mario Maker Mondays, Warcraft 3 Wednesdays, MW. And then I'm not sure when's the next time I'll stream the new Kirby game. It was a little discouraging that only just a few of my friends watched it, not a bunch of other people, but don't get me wrong, I enjoyed that they watched. I had a great conversations with them. It was a blast. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. And stay tuned for more reaction videos, more fun short clips, more fun facts, and more live streams. Thank you so much. Gotta go to work.